Hopefully we don't get caught snooping. I have a feeling all this snooping is going to come back to bite me.
Candles, candles, candles. I think Rebecca keeps a stash of them, but
In your
where?
closet.
Rebecca. What's up?
I told him fixing the window should be a top priority.
Oh, I'd very much like to speak to him, trust me, but I just can't find him.
You protected Eugene so he did not get fired.
Disappeared.
That's what I was thinking.
What on earth is going on today?
Yeah, so we stopped Eugene from being fired.
Snowstorm? Or was there something in the coffee this morning? What do you mean? Well, the whole staff's completely off today. Shock, leaving luggage carts everywhere.
That's why I did it. Rebecca? Rebecca? It's already open, huh? Rebecca, the VIP guest in room 602 is getting on my nerves. He keeps ordering food that's not on the menu. We don't usually do special orders, but Bernard was adamant that we make all of his wishes come true. Do I look like a goddamn genie? That's not even the worst of it, though. Every night he barges in the kitchen as if it was at home, asking for meat for his precious little terriers, who feeds dogs $4 roast beef. I can't even afford $4 roast beef for myself.
So you do have a stash of candles. But where is it?
Rebecca, the kitchen is out of power again, and I can barely see a thing. Bernard wants us to continue working, but I'm not risking chopping off my fingers for that blowhard. Didn't you start hoarding candles since the last power outage? I remember you saying you never wanted to be caught in the dark basement again. Where's your stash? It's urgent, please. Because Bobby has them.
Bobby.
Bobby. Bobby boy. Wait, what? Is that mine? Why is my locker open?
Oh, it's Beth.
Oh, Beth. Oh, Beth left her locker open.
Is it a trap?
Wait,
Whoa.
is this you, Beth? What on earth led to this picture being taken?
Damn.
Ah.
I love how that suits Beth so well, doesn't it?
Is that a live alligator? I think I'd die on the spot.
A live alligator. Damn. That's all I can say.
Are you looking to buy land? I know you grew up on a farm. Maybe you're looking to get back to nature.
Hmm.
Oh, didn't I find one of these in Anne's room too? The White Cat must be a popular spot.
Or it was Beth's. Found it in Anne's room. That was... Which room was that? Oh, goodness. I think that's a little hinty hint. Hmm.
Expect, honey.
I already did.
The shoes.
I can't. It doesn't let me look down. So I think this was to show us, or make us think, that Beth was in Anne's room. Who's Anne again? Oh, Anne Beaumont. Okay, the room that we were just inspecting. It's sort of making it look like maybe Beth was in there. I don't know when that could have been, though. Or it was just a popular brand of matchsticks. She's definitely no Eve. Yeah. Candle stash note. We've got that. I candle it. I candle it. Nice.
I'm good.
Don't need to use the bathroom. Alright, Bobby.
Oh, right. My keys are still in the break room.
Wait, I didn't put the master key away. Should I put the master key away? No. I still use it, right? Oh, break room's open. Ooh. First time here. I can hear a rat. Same thing again.
I'm not sure how the children are affected by what goes on at a bar on a Friday night. But I'm no lieutenant, so...
Wait, what if there's something written on it? Have you heard there's a famous movie director staying in 602? Jay. Oh, these are all notes that the employees write to each other. Yes, I was there when he checked in. I don't know who he is, but he must be pretty important because Bernard was almost licking his boots. He even let the man bring his dogs in the hotel. Is he shooting a picture in Montreal? I've heard he's on a scout, but I'm not sure what it means. Maybe he's making a picture on Boy Scouts. Do you think he'll shoot in the hotel? I hope he does. Imagine, we could meet famous actors like James Dean. Let's hope the director has supernatural powers because Dean is very much dead. What? James Dean is dead?
One moment, honey.
Hi. You're eating a Madeline?
ASMR.
Oh, there's the rat. He's under the table. You see him?
Kill it!
Oh. He's a little cutie pie.
Nah. Destroy
Oh,
everything.
listen.
That I fell in love with you. Wait, what? I want my mother's ring back. There.
Getting the ring back. From Wendy. Oh, we kind of missed that argument. He's crying about it.
Maybe Bobby took some candles from Rebecca already.
Why did you ask for the ring back?
Tempting, but every penny adds up, Sophie.
I didn't even realize that they were arguing in there. But looks like she walked away and he took the ring back.
This is good.
It's pretty good. To whoever keeps stealing my lunch, I want my Tupperwares back. Susan.
This is probably Beth's latest project.
Oh,
It's
cute.
really cool how she has an eye for this kind of thing.
Well, Beth is a fashion designer.
I don't always get fashion, but these are fun to look at. When half the pages haven't been cut out. Gotta hold on to these tight.
Oh, these are mine. Master key, do not lose. I have 2 master keys right now? I should put the other ones back. I definitely should.
Don't worry, gossiper. I'm coming back to you. I still haven't learned all of Gracie Jones' secrets.
Okay, what was I here for? Oh, candles. I got my key. I think this was just to get my key and snoop around. What?
No?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bobby, you realize it's the person with the lowest score who wins, right? I guess there's some sort of game there. Oh, the card game. And Bobby lost. Alright. That's everything, right? Okay, let's put that other key back and then... And then go try to talk to Bobby. Alright, so I think all the maids have a master key, so they can get into any room. Oh wait, can I check the laundry room? Ooh.
Candles?
Rebecca, The washing machines are not broken. The problem comes from the pipes. They're completely frozen. It's only a matter of time before they burst and flood the entire basement. I've warned Bernard about this issue last winter, but of course he only cares about renovating the parts of the hotel the guests can see. Behind that nice facade, everything is crumbling. I'll see what I can do, but it's not maintenance as we need. It's a freaking miracle. It's not maintenance we need, it's a freaking miracle. Yikes. Is that, foreshadowing? There's gonna be a disaster.
Ooh, is this a movie script?
Ooh, Rebecca's writing a movie script? Change title. Not catchy enough. In a northwesternly direction. Screenplay by E.L. Oh, Eugene. Need more murders. Add a killer tornado. Why cut the scene inside the nose? Best part of the script. So he's working with someone. Maybe Eugene and Rebecca? Paper note with funny drawing, red lipstick, $2.50 in loose change, business card ×3, peppermint ×5, cigarette pack. Oh, these are all the stuff that they're just finding on people's laundry? Oh, it's lost and found. Okay. 20 cents loose change. Crossing it off when they give it back to someone, I guess. So it makes it suggest that there is a movie director staying here. I guess that's it. Huh? Alright, we need to go to...
Sophie, you're forgetting what you came here for. The candles. Better try to find them before Beth gets here.
well, where's Bernard?
It's locked.
Well, you haven't checked off the lockers.
Oh, does he have a locker? Oh, it's Bobby. He's got all the Tupperware in here. That means he keeps stealing Rebecca's lunch.
No candles, but this looks like the laundry room.
Oh. And look at all this Tupperware.
What the hell?
He's stealing Rebecca's lunch. What a butthole.
That's happened to me a lot.
Really?
When I was sharing like
When you have roommates.
house, yeah,
Yeah, people are savages.
with a lot of people.
Wow.
Stash uncovered. Reb, you won't mind if I just take one. Got a candle. Now, what next?
What else is in here?
Lighter? I think you need lighter or something.
Let's see if Beth is around.
Oh, take Beth's flash, or yeah, her candles. Or what the hell am I saying? Matches. Let's see if Beth is around. I'm just checking for anything juicy.
Well, I remember one time I bought a bubble tea, and then I left it in the kitchen and then came back to my room to get changed before I can drink the bubble tea. After I get changed, I came out, the bubble tea is gone. And the next day, they left it like the empty cup in the trash can. So what the hell?
I'll be honest, honey. If
I
that
have no manners.
ever happened to me, there would be violence. There would be.
Who drank my bubble tea?
No, I mean straight violence. Like, that is such blatant and egregious theft. Like, so obviously not theirs.
There you are.
I'm not sure I understand what the plan is here.
Well, when I was little, we had padlocks on many of the farm's
Beth is so
sheds.
tall.
My dad would always lose the keys,
model?
so one day he made a mold of them using wax and plaster. I was thinking of doing the same.
Are you sure it's gonna work?
Absolutely not. But hey, I guess we won't know until we try.
But she's never done this before?
You're right.
So let's do this.
But she's like dad did it.
Okay, to start, we need to pour the wax from
Well,
the
I gotta
pot.
do it. Oh, you have to tip it and everything.
I think you have to turn the fire on first.
Why is this so hard? Hello? Ah!
Oh, you already did. Ah!
Have you done this before? You're a real pro.
Thanks.
Now, time to put the key into the wax. Let's give it a few seconds, so the mold really takes form.
Whoa.
Okay, I think you can remove it.
Can I?
Yeah,
I don't have my mouse.
she's bro.
Oh.
Listen to her.
Well, we're almost there. Just pour the cup of plaster into the mold.
The cup of plaster. Mm.
All right. Now we wait for it to dry.
Is it
How
that
long do
easy?
you think it's gonna take?
I don't know. I guess we'll keep poking it every now and then.
I bet you didn't think you'd be making a plaster key today, huh?
Indeed. But I like it. It's rare that this job allows me to use my creative side.
Your creative side.
Well, granted, this key won't end up in any museum, but I enjoy the occasional artistic endeavor.
Oh, like taming alligators. Yeah.
Like posing with alligators?
How do you know about that?
Oh, I think it must have slipped out of your locker because I saw this picture of you in a long white dress and
Oh my, you did? What did you think of it?
Oh, I loved it.
I loved it, actually.
You snooped on
It
your
was
acolyte and used your newfound
Unique,
knowledge.
I guess. Artistic?
Yeah, those pictures were taken by a very close friend of mine a few years back. Ziva Rivers was her name. Earth-shattering talent, but a bit too controversial for most people's sensibilities.
Oh. Are you still friends?
No, we went our separate ways. It's a shame. She really captured me. My essence.
Your essence is to tame alligators?
My essence is to fear nothing.
Except for mice.
Damn.
I'm just kidding. I wish I was as fearless as you are.
I'm sure under that sweet exterior, you're pretty fearless too. Haven't you ever done something really scary? I mean, other than snooping on a potential creep.
Does sailing count?
Excuse me? You sail? On a boat?
I used to, with my grandpa. But when he died, we had to sell the boat to pay off his debts.
Oh, that's too bad. I would have loved to go with you.
Oh. I'm sure they were very close friends, yes. Maybe we can still find a way. Yeah.
Be direct.
Yeah.
You
Maybe
like
it'd be
someone.
possible to borrow a boat for a day. I think one of Grandpa's friends still has his.
Really? That would be great. I just love trying new things.
I'll see what I can do.
Look at her eyes. I just
look.
love trying
It's dry.
I can't believe it worked. I could not have done this without you.
Yeah, probably not. Well, I should get back upstairs.
Couldn't have done this
before
without you, Beth.
Bernard notices my absence. If he hasn't already. Let me know how it goes with the key. Oh, and be careful while turning it, okay? You wouldn't want it to break inside the lock.
Yeah, I'll be careful. Thank you for everything.
No problem.
Awesome. Oh, clean the evidence, yes.
I've got 2 keys. Now, let's test them out.
Yay.
Whee!
Oh, that little mouse. Can I
Kill it.
touch? No, I would not kill a mouse. I like mouse.
Really?
They're cute.
You can't let the mouse in the house.
I'll get them out of the house, but I'm not going to hurt them. They're so cute.
Stop it. They're gonna eat your house, honey.
They won't.
Yes, they are people with the teeth, honey.
They will be my friends. And they will cook for me.
Like that.
Here we go. What's in the box?
Stop it, Jessica.
They're gonna eat you, Queen. Did my perspective change?
Let me be honest. I'm afraid of rats and mouse. Because that story,
You want to tell them a story, honey?
I saw them like in our house back in Vietnam, like a lot of them. They're gonna do like all night. I can't sleep. I'm afraid.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
Yeah, she had.
Ugh.
Was it mice or rats?
I don't know. Are they different?
Rats are a lot bigger and nastier than mice. Mice are tiny. They're very small.
No!
And,
Don't describe it.
and they're
no
cute.
more. No!
The rats are.
Stop
they're
it!
way bigger. I'm just explaining.
You make me reminded of them.
I'm sorry.
Shit.
So were they small or big?
I think there are many small mice, and then they grow up in my house, and they become big.
Okay, that sounds like rats. Maybe both. I think it is.
509. Come on, check the rooms.
It's 507. Here we go.
Oh, okay. Be careful not
Yeah.
to get
What about that
caught.
matchbox? Are we gonna comment on that?
No. I don't know. Yeah.
Same one. That's what I'm saying. Was Beth here?
What is this at the hotel? Matches, honey. But it's available to anyone who smoke.
Be careful, Sophie. You don't want this key to break.
Gentle.
I have to do it. Hold and move it to turn the key.
Break it. Good.
It's a heart. Oh, that's cute.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles.
Is this another puzzle? In Atlanta, I noticed yours was pretty worn down, so I decided to buy you a new one. I hope you like it, and since you enjoy them so much, here's a little puzzle to figure out the combination. 2 5-letter words are the key, both related to our history.
String.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back.
From the first one.
Take the first 2. The last one, take the last 2. What?
Deli.
Sindel?
Jessica. Cindy, Xavier. Help!
Maybe there's a clue. I hope you get better. Try to rest today. I'll bring you hot soup after class. After class? So they went to school together.
We're friends. In some school.
Huh. Marcella invited you to the movies. Let me guess. You said yes.
The Postman Always Rings Twice is playing at Lowe's Theater tonight, based on a novel I read a while back. I'm sure you will love it. So this chest just has things they do together and notes to each other. I can barely listen to Sister Miller's lecture today in a secret language. Oh, so that's the 2 people writing codes to each other. It's these 2. All I do is look at your lips and imagine kissing you. I can't wait for tonight. Oh, scandalous. August 11th, 1946. Dear Anne, I have just heard Doris Day on the radio and it made me think of you. I know how much you love Sentimental Journey. Counting every mile of railroad track. That takes me back. Takes me back. Last time I was in Texas, it felt like coming home. Now, strangely, I feel away from home. I wish you were here with me. I always feel at home in your arms. I can hardly believe it has been 5 weeks since we last saw each other. Sometimes I wonder if I might be going crazy. You are always in my head. Everything reminds me of you. Not only songs on the radio, but silly things like the flowers in our garden that smell of your shampoo. Or when people say the word darling, and I can hear you say it with your lovely French accent. What? Darling. Is that what that is? Darling. Darling. That doesn't sound good. Darling. Darling.
Honey, you're using a demon voice.
Sorry. You have to roll it. Do it, honey. Read that.
Okay, how do French people say the R
Well, I think the triple R, they meant that's to roll it. Dar. But why don't you roll the R there? I don't know. Okay, you read that how
Maybe
you think it's supposed to be.
That sound.
Yeah, okay, D-A-R is...
Drilling.
Okay, read it. Go on then.
Drilling. See?
Jeling.
Yeah. Johnny! Do you laugh at my French?
Jeling. But the thing is, it doesn't say ling. It's ling.
Yeah?
Line.
That's just how to say it.
Darling. I don't even...
Drilling.
We're moving on from that.
Drilling. Drilling. My darling.
I guess it's better than what I do. My family seems to have noticed my odd behavior, but of course I cannot tell them about you, even though...
Even though...
Ooh. Wait. OBS?
Hey,
OBS is frozen? I think I love Marcella. Nice. She loves someone else, unfortunately. I wish I could. I feel like climbing on the roof of the tallest building in Austin and shouting my feelings for you at the top of my lungs. God, I sound like a giddy teenager in love for the very first time. Maybe I am. Sometimes I'm scared that all this time with you was nothing but a dream too good to be true. I'm afraid that when I return to Montreal, I will realize you never existed. Or if you do exist, you don't remember me. I wish I had a picture of the two of us, so I would know for sure it was real. I long for your embrace and the taste of your sweet lips.
Nah.
Wow.
I don't want to taste sweet lips.
My sweet lips?
No.
Wow.
Hey, sugar.
Wow.
I don't want sugar, honey.
I didn't have sugar. Did I?
Yeah, you do.
A little bit.
All day.
Not all day. Stop it.
Yeah, you do.
Honey.
We have to solve the thing, honey.
I'm searching.
They were saying about the hint, but we couldn't see it because it's froze on us.
Wants me to look at something.
Oh, Jessica said black cat. White cat was the mattress.
Oh, the cat's name? Oh, we have a clue for the cat's name.
Black something.
Maybe. Let me check. What does this want me to look at?
You click on the thing?
No, it sometimes it lets me zoom in on things, and it means you can like click a word to get a reaction. There.
Doris Day. That's an alliteration, isn't it? Doris. I-S.
Heck.
Doris I-S. D-O. So that's 5 letters. Doris. Oh. Oh. So that was them, huh? Oh, so they're the same age. I didn't realize that. Dear Anne, I am sorry it took me so long to answer your last letter. Has it been 6 months already since I left Montreal? As you always say, le temps passe si vite. My
Say
parents...
it in French.
I tried. Le temps passe si vite.
Perfect.
My parents are glad I am done with my studies. They always thought it was strange, a strange idea for me to go to university. Now they want me to find a husband and have children like any other woman. I think I will. Oh? Oh, this is, what's her name? Marcella is writing this. Because we know Marcella did have a kid. But she had, attractions with a woman. But I guess, maybe she's bi? Or just confused? I don't know. These past few months, I had a lot of time to reflect on our relationship. You know my feelings for you, and I hope you never forget how much I love you. But we cannot hide our heads in the sand any longer. We were lucky our story lasted as long as it did. And foolish to think it would last forever. Our love is forbidden, and hiding it from my family is proving more and more difficult every day. You will always have a special place in my heart, but I believe it is time for us to go our separate ways. Difficult.
Ways, honey.
You made me feel like a teenager. You made everything but the present disappear. Now I need to be an adult and think about the future. Sincerely, M. God,
Say it.
OBS. Well, honestly, I can't really blame Marcella.
Yeah.
It's back then, like if you're not allowed to be open with that, and she's under pressure, you know. She's like, just caves into it, like Well, I should put the letters back for sure.
That riddle's a toughie. Maybe I need a fresh pair of eyes on it.
Maybe I need a fresh pair of eyes, so get someone to help me. Call Beth, perhaps. Let's look.
Oh, the riddle.
Yeah, hand-drawn map, it looks like. No, not that.
Should we try to solve it?
Cat collar, Greta. That's 5. Greta and Doris?
And it said about take the first 2 and the last 2 of the last.
Where is the...
Letter from M.
Well, I don't even know what combination we're looking for.
Maybe you know it later.
But I think I already know. I wanted to look at the...
The riddle?
Yeah.
This one.
Okay. Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. The black cat, Greta. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. Yeah, it's definitely Greta and Doris. But I think we have to call someone.
Well, put the letter back first. Close. Yeah.
Call? Like the rest of us closeted ones before coming out.
Clarington Hotel reception desk. Beth speaking.
Hey, Beth. Got a minute?
For you, always Bean.
I opened the chest in room 507.
You did? Damn, I have to admit I didn't really believe in our little plaster key, but way to go.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised as well. It's quite sturdy.
So, spill it. What's in the chest?
A riddle.
A riddle?
I think it was written by Mrs. Beaumont for Mrs. Cruz. And I think the answer will give me the combination for a case I found in room 509.
No.
I could use your help with it, though.
Oh, God, I hate riddles. Well, let's hear it. Which part is causing you trouble?
Oh.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Do you know what this could mean?
You said Mrs. Beaumont wrote the riddle, right?
Yeah, but I have no idea what her favorite bar is.
I think I do.
Really? How?
That's a story for another time. But if I had to bet, I'd put my money on the white cat.
The white cat.
Yeah.
I think I get it.
Well, that wasn't too hard, was it? Is there anything else?
Nope. It's definitely Doris.
Well, but you could ask her still.
Here's another one. Her alliterative name will surely take you back.
Alliterative what now? Andrew, you're a nerd. What's alliterative?
Hey, just because I read books doesn't mean I know everything.
Wow.
Okay. It's a series of words that start with the same sound or letters.
Thank you, darling. Did you get that, Bean?
Yeah, I did. I think I know what to do.
You do? Great. Anything else I can help you with?
No, that's all. Thank you.
Don't mention it. I'm just glad I could be of some help. Call me after you've opened that case.
You know I will.
Mhm. Okay. What room did I say?
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles.
Did we say 509?
Yeah. Yeah. Hidden dear.
It's not that. Oh, this?
Ooh, yeah. Open it. Oh. 4 letters? Oh!
Wait.
But the other one is 5 letters though. 5-letter word.
For the how will that help me do the combination? Oh. Then the second part. From the first one, take the first 2. GR.
Yeah.
From the last one, take the last
IS.
2. GRIS.
Gris. Enter.
Press on the latch to open the case. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What do we got?
Very good, everyone.
Good snooping, everyone. Oh? You saw Dan's riddle and opened the case in room 509. Can't click on anything.
That novelist, Bridget Boswell, is actually you, Marcella?
A novelist. Dear Marcella, although you don't know me, I think I can safely say I'm your biggest fan. Your novels have literally changed my life. After the war, I spent almost 10 years in a psychiatric hospital because of panic attacks. None of the treatments were working, and I wasn't getting any better. I became friends with one of the nurses who started lending me books so I could pass the time. I didn't really like the first ones, but then I picked up Bridget Boswell's first novel, your novel. I had never read such a beautiful love story. It almost brought tears to my eyes. I immediately urged the nurse to get me more of your books. Believe it or not, the more I read them, the less panic attacks I had. The doctors thought it was their new medication finally working, but I knew the truth. Your novels gave me the courage to get in contact with Lindsay, a friend from the war. I'd always felt for him, the same way your characters feel for each other. But I had never dared telling him. Now I have, thanks to you. The thought of seeing him again is what motivated me to get better and leave the hospital. I hope to hear back from him soon. She writes novels. Is she writing all those just spicy novels we've been seeing? After my discharge, I wanted to thank you for everything you've done for me. I've discovered Bridget was a pseudonym, so tracking you down took longer than I thought. Fortunately, I am a very patient and resourceful man, and I never give up. Do you think we could meet? I have so much more to tell you. Paul. Wait. Paul? Morgan?
Yeah. The guy from 505.
So that's why he was following them? Because he was seeing that she was the author?
I'm glad you were able to open up to Marcella like this. Everyone needs someone to talk to.
Is this the same? It's Paul again. Dear Marcella, thank you for answering my letter. I realize now how unsettling it must have been for you. Please forgive me for tricking your editor into giving me your address. I know I shouldn't have done that. I wanted to thank you as well for your encouraging words concerning Lindsay. I still haven't heard from him, and I'm starting to fear I might have the wrong address. I wish I could take a train to Virginia, but that's not an option right now, as I can barely pay for the rent. I guess I will have to find a job. As a kid, I dreamt of being an actor, a Hollywood star. I know it's a foolish dream, but what else can I do? What am I good at? I've tried getting some odd jobs already, but employers turn me down as soon as they learn where I've spent the last 10 years of my life. If it continues like this, I'll probably end up on the street, like so many of my army buddies. Sad. Why am I even telling you all this? After reading your books and getting to know you through them, I tend to forget I'm only a stranger to you. I hope you don't mind. You seem to be a good listener, and I've been feeling rather lonely since I left the hospital. Anyways, please tell me more about your life, and do not hesitate to write long letters. I must have read your previous one 1,000 times already. Either he's tricking her, or he's very sincere.
An advance on my salary. So Marcella hired you.
Oh.
But what for?
Oh. Dear Marcella, I've just received a letter from Lindsay's mother. She tells me he's dead. Oh, that's why, remember we found that in his room? He was writing letters to Lindsay. Yeah. And we assumed that Lindsay was a woman's name, but it wasn't. She tells me he's dead. Words cannot even begin to describe how empty I feel. He died 2 years ago, before I even sent my first letter. He will never know my feelings for him, and I will never know if he could have loved me back. I guess I should have known this would end in pain, just like your novels. I wish I had Lindsay's ability to find beauty everywhere. Even during the war, amidst the death and chaos, he would marvel at the forests of Germany, at the sun, and the birds. He loved birds so much, he could identify them just by listening to their song. We found a book of birds in his room. He was trying to study up on them. How sweet. I have to admit, your proposition took me by surprise. I was hesitant to leave home at first. I was afraid to miss Lindsay's answer, but now there's nothing keeping me here. I'm desperate for anything that will help me forget the pain, but I don't have enough money to make it to Texas. Do you think you could give me an advance on my salary? In spite of everything, I'm really excited to know I'll finally meet you.
Hell.
Okay. So she's hiring him, but we have no idea what for.
Oh, Lindsay's a man. Yeah. I guess it was presumptuous of me to think otherwise.
Presumptuous. OBS frozen.
Wow. Frozen for like
Yeah.
a few minutes. Holy OBS.
Lindsay's a man, yes. That's the stalker, correct. But he was stalking because he was trying to track down Marcella because he loved her books. So it wasn't evil. It was just seemingly just to have a chat. Excuse me. Oh, weird. He stalked his favorite author. So Anne cleared out her bank account because she's going to leave her husband for Marcella. No, this is Marcella's room.
There's a lot of stuff in here. I don't think I've looked at everything yet.
Marcella emptied her bank account because she's leaving her abusive husband.
Yeah. Right?
And I guess she also needs money to pay Paul. This is out of nowhere. I just had this idea come to me. I think, and I have nothing to back this up, I think she's hiring Paul to kill her husband. To be a hitman. And maybe she thinks he'll do it because
He needs money.
he really respects her and likes her, and he has nothing. And he's an army guy. He knows how to use a gun, etc. Dear Marcella, or should I say Brigitte? Or Brigitte, you know I prefer a good old crime story, but last week I came upon a romance novel with an intriguing title, and they were roommates. She is writing the books we've been finding. Maybe. I bought it on impulse at a train station and read it from cover to cover during the journey. Can you imagine my surprise when I recognized our story? You may have changed the names and locations, but all of our moments are there. Our endless discussions in the dorm room, our first date at the theater, our trip to Quebec City. You often said writers are thieves, but I never fully understood until now. It has been almost 10 years since I received your last letter, the letter that painted our relationship as nothing more than a summer fling. At first, I could not believe you had written those words. Then I waited in vain for your answer and had to accept your love for me had never been real. Oh my. Scandalous. So Marcella broke off the relationship with Anne, but then started writing books, scandalous books, and featured her real experiences, which honestly is, I would call that inspiration and totally fine. But Anne is not okay with that. Not okay at all. For many years, I was broken-hearted, angry, confused. I questioned the nature of our feelings, of our attraction, and made many wrong decisions. But this book, your book, am I foolish to think it's proof you really loved me? In any case, I hope you are well, and I'm happy to see you accomplished your dream of becoming a writer. Tre sinceramente.
No, honey.
What?
Again.
You do it.
You do it, honey.
You do it. You judging me? Go.
You too Canadian.
Go on. I want to hear your
Try
attempt.
again.
You first.
Try first.
You first, and then I'll
Hi,
go.
Shiva.
I did go first.
Yeah.
I want to see what you think. I want to see what you think it
sorry,
says.
my sunscreen.
Oh.
Honey,
Go on. I want to see.
on.
Go slam your head.
go on then.
I'm waiting for you.
I'm listening.
You want me to pronounce it because you don't know how to pronounce it. And then you want to copy. I know you.
I'm not copying,
I
honey.
know my wife.
I'm just fixing.
But it's more fun when you don't know how to say it. That's what makes it funny. Go on then. Wait.
I might need to take a day to think about.
Take a day. Go on. What do you think it says? It's French.
French. Trash. Chia. Chia? Yeah.
Go on, finish.
Sounds French. Synchroman. No. Synchroman. No. They have to have the.
Okay.
Synchroman. 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 Yeah.
Okay, I think it's très sincèrement.
Oh, you're pretty good. Yeah. That's what I was looking for, honey. Great. Synchroman.
Oh, Anne.
More?
Murder might be a bit much, but you deserve some kind of justice.
Dear Marcella, I didn't expect you to reply to my letter, but I'm happy to see I was wrong. Your words have comforted me in a time of great distress. If only Louis was half the man you say Hector is. He has quite a temper, and he hits me frequently. I am willing to put up with it as long as he doesn't hurt Michael. What? Oh.
So Anne has a husband.
Oh, Anne
and
has a
was
husband.
abused too.
I'm.
And hit me frequently, see?
Yeah, so Anne has a son, Michael, I guess, and is fleeing an abusive husband. Okay, so Marcella is still with her husband, but he was on the couch because he said he didn't want to have kids, I think. But Marcella did empty her bank account. But we don't know why. Okay. So Anne has an abusive husband. Tricky. Let's straighten it out. I'm willing to put up with it as long as he doesn't hurt Michael, but there are some days when it becomes almost unbearable. The other day, I dreamt of our first date. We were watching The Postman Only Rings Twice again, but suddenly, we were in the movie. You were Lana Turner and I was John Garfield, and we were both plotting to kill my husband. I hate to admit it, but I almost hope it was premonitory. Premonitory. It means premonition. It means like predicting the future is what that means. To answer your question, I do still have our box. My brother is currently in Atlanta for work. Honey, distracting.
Cut.
You behave.
Again.
I can't see what you're doing, honey. Behave. And I was thinking, my brother's currently in Atlanta for work, and I was thinking of going to see him with Michael next month. If you are able to meet me there, we could open the box. Look at you. You're blushing. So, this my theory that they want to kill Anne's husband, I think, is real. I think Marcella's hiring Paul to do it. She's going to pay him a lot of money.
Sherlock Holmes, honey.
Oh. If you're able to meet me there, we could open the box together and laugh at the silly things we thought important all those years ago. I hope to hear from you soon. Très sincèrement. Do you remember that secret language we invented so Sister Miller couldn't understand the notes we passed during class? In secret language. I still do.
I do like a happy ending. I just hope that's where your story is headed.
So a year later. Dear Marcella, thank you for sending me a signed version of your latest novel. I think it's your greatest work yet, but I do have a few comments to make the next one even better. Oh, how presumptuous. First, I believe Rose should be more concerned with what she deserves than what her husband deserves. He may not deserve the pain she will cause by leaving him, but they both deserve to be happy, and they won't be as long as they remain together. As long as she doesn't listen to her own needs. Also, I think it would be great if your next novel ended on a more positive note. Imagine if Rose left her husband and rode into the sunset with Eve. Imagine if they went to New York or Los Angeles, someplace where people like us are tolerated. Imagine if they got to have their happy ending. It would be the best story ever. I hope you will consider it. Very suggestive. OBS freezing again. It's getting late for a lot of people. They might be going to bed, so we'll end this episode real soon. Très sincèrement. P.S. I know you say invisibility protects us, but don't you just wish to be seen sometimes? Wouldn't you like people to know you are Brigitte Boswell? To recognize you on the street? To recognize you for your work? Why not publish your next novel under your own name?
Oh, so you came to Montreal under the pretense of celebrating your wedding anniversary. But all along, you meant to reunite with Anne.
Crap.
Right there.
Dear Marcella, it's a year later again. Roughly. I left the house. I left Louis. I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't lie anymore. How do you do it? How do you manage to live a double life? To hide your work and your novels from your husband? I had so much less to hide. And yet... Michael and I are staying at the Clarington Hotel until we find a place to stay and the divorce is done. I don't know how long it will take. Could you come and see me in Montreal? I really need you by my side right now. Très sincèrement. P.S. I wouldn't put it past Louis to scour every hotel guest book in the region looking for me under his surname, so I've registered under the name Beaumont. Oh, her name's not Beaumont. Ooh, what is it? Spicy.
And?
Or Anne something.
So the symbols I've been deciphering, you invented them back in the day to keep your love secret. That feels really special.
Is that all?
So, let me get this straight. Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz are some kind of star-crossed lovers?
Seems like it, yeah. But I'm not sure whether they chose to meet here just to reconnect for a few days, or if there's something more to it.
Well, I may be able to help with that.
Really? How?
Oh, some mail arrived earlier for Mrs. Beaumont.
I wonder what's inside.
I wonder what's in it.
We could open it.
I mean, that's kinda illegal.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think it is.
Oh, is it?
Well, too late. I've always known I would end up in prison one day.
So?
Jesus.
It's 3 train tickets. And, there's a tourism pamphlet for California.
California.
Well, it makes sense. It's much more progressive there than it is here.
So, Anna and Marcella want to go there to live their love freely.
Anne and Marcella, huh? You 3 are best pals now?
Well, after reading so much of their correspondence, I kind of feel like I know them, you know?
Yeah. But what about Mr. Morgan, though? I mean, Paul. How does he fit into all of this?
He was a fan of Marcella.
Turns out he's a big fan of Marcella.
Is she a celebrity or something?
Remember that Pulp Fiction I found in Paul's room? Well, she wrote it under a pseudonym. I think her books gave Paul a chance to get out of his own head while he was staying in a psychiatric hospital.
Huh, I see. He's still kind of a creep, though. Couldn't he have stuck to fan mail? Stalking her like that? That's going too far. And why did he have those pictures of you, anyway?
I guess we'll never know for sure, but I don't think it was ever about me.
It's always been about Anne and Marcella.
Exactly.
Well, it feels a tad anticlimactic, but who needs drama, right?
At least it made our day pretty interesting.
It sure did. You know, after today, I think I get why you're so interested in the lives our guests lead. I try to forget they exist as soon as I'm done interacting with them. But once in a while, it's nice to remember that, well, even the most put-together person could be an absolute mess on the other side of the door.
And who are you behind closed doors?
What about you? Who is Beth Lambert when no one's looking?
I like to think that with me, what you see is what you get. But maybe an extra Snoopy super sleuth could uncover a few more layers.
Oh.
Maybe ones I didn't even know I had.
Challenge accepted.
Come see me when your shift ends, all right? We could leave together if you want.
Sure. If we're able to. With all that snow, I'm thinking maybe we'll have no choice but to spend the night here.
Ooh, a sleepover. We could set up a pillow fort on the mezzanine.
A pillow fort? We do work in a hotel, you know. There are actual beds here.
I know, but isn't my way so much more fun?
Well, we could take a page out of Michael's book and decorate it, and then spend the night throwing stuff at Bernard whenever he comes through the lobby.
Oh, now you're talking.
There's gotta be more to it. Yeah.
I just have to finish my tasks for the day, and then I can leave.
Okay. Save here.
Yeah, we'll save here. I feel like if something juicy is about to happen, it's right around the corner. It's literally about to happen any second.
Où elles étreignent l'amour en saison qui les enchaîne dans un tourbillon.